not that bad.
You know, that's a real tragedy.
Yeah, you know, the little things, Bill. The little things in life that make life oh so terrible.
Well, I'll have to take your word for it.
So, how's your story been coming along?
It's fine. It's just, I can't get this middle part to make sense.
What are you looking at?
Well, I know how it starts, and I know how it ends, too. It's just that I can't get the middle to fit the way I want it to. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, I've never been much of a writer, but what if the middle part was just about, I don't know, people? People just kind of do things. I don't know, but maybe.
Yeah. Wait, I think I've got it.
Bill, did you see the drop in the Goldsmith stock? Looks like they're losing their footing.
That's what they get for investing in those housing markets. Terrence knew they weren't going to keep up for long. Should have seen what they were doing over there.
Hell, I thought he knew.
Terrence never paid attention to the little things. Not the right ones, anyways. He was too caught up in all those big bits.
Hey, if he keeps going on like this, at least they won't have to pay the rent on that new building they got up midtown. Maybe they could put all those vagrants outside of the Gardens building. Give them someone else to bother, you know?
You know, that's the best idea you've ever had. Oh, did you catch the game last week?
What a game.
What a game is right. I didn't know baseball could get that intense.
See, I told you those season tickets would pay off. We got the money set aside. We might as well use it.
I know. Hey, but it's better than that nonsense you spent it on.
Those vintage pinball machines are not nonsense. They're art, Bill. A piece of true Americana. A pure piece of American gaming.
All right. You don't need to convince me.
Would you rather I was more like Al?
Which Al?
Al? Al Fox from the 14th floor?
Ah, jeez. The Coke fiend? Yeah, I'll stick with your pinball obsession.
See?
Your building's really gone to shit, hasn't it? With all these high-class drug addicts upstairs and all the lower-class ones outside. You turn yourself into a regular pharmacy.
I would trade in 10 Al Foxes for one of those methods.
10? Really?
I promise, Bill. At least
Jeez.
Al does something valuable to the company. He's worked harder in the 10 minutes he does between lines than he does than any of those meth heads do in their whole lives. I mean, hell, they wouldn't do it if someone paid them to. I mean, that's how they all end up there. They're just the people that didn't feel like working hard enough. If I could, I'd throw them out like they do in Rio, into a slum, out of my city, off my doorstep, out of my life. I don't care where they are, as long as I don't get to see them every day. Excuse me. I believe she just left without paying.
Yeah, I know. She does every day.
Would you like me to call the cops?
No, I let her.
What?
That girl hasn't been able to afford a solid meal in 8 months. She comes in here every goddamn day and only gets one thing. 1 coffee, 2 sugars every day. You know, I didn't even know what was up with that girl until she started asking me if she could pay me back the next day for the coffee. The coffee, a drink that cost $1.50, and she asked for a goddamn IOU. So you know what I did? I asked her what was wrong. I talked to her, something you might not understand. And when I found out what was wrong, I offered to give her a free meal whenever she wanted. And you know what she did? She said, "No thanks, just the coffee please, if it's not too much trouble." This precious girl, she has nothing, and she still turned it down. She didn't want to be too much trouble, she said. She has been working odd jobs for pennies, just trying to somehow make it as a writer. And you know where she's been living? You know where? In front of the goddamn Gardens building.
What?
You can say whatever you want, just don't be surprised when somebody hears it.
I forgot my bag.
Wait. For the coffee. Plus a little extra. And, listen, I know this publishing friend. Maybe she'll be able to help you out, you know? I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It is a selectively gorgeous day we are having today, is it not?
Yes, dear, quite gorgeous indeed. I'm infatuated with the totality of its laxity.
One might even dare to say it is inspirational. I could have not asked for a better day. And Dolores, I couldn't ask for a more beautiful woman to spend it with. Wouldn't you agree, Winston?
Oh, yes, Edgemond, I would totally agree. I've never seen a day more corpulently calamitous, if I do say so myself. And, Delilah, I've never seen you look as infantile as ever.
Sorry, but you just exclaimed that the day is obese and disastrous. That simply
How
doesn't...
dare you call my husband's insincerity into question? He's undisputably unacquainted.
I am sorry, but I just...
Please, let us not create a spectacle. Shall we?
Good morning to you fine people. I have a reservation for Cumberpot and Chapel Mount. How many will we be seating?
Good evening, young stablemate. I am Winston Chapelmount. How do you do? I do. Do you do? I do hope you do. There are simply four of us. Four of us.
Excuse me, sorry, but it's 10 in the morning.
So what if it is?
Oh, no, I meant nothing by it. Follow me, please.
Did he just refer to this young lady as a stablemate? As in she cares for horses and their stables?
I do believe he did. Maybe it was just a minuscule slip of the tongue, although it was quite comical.
What will we be having today?
I would like your most photosynthesizing pot of white peony and the most palmitophid pumpkin scones.
My apologies, sir. Could you please repeat that?
Did you not understand him, you factorial fool?
Never mind that. Please just bring us a pot of white peony and a few pumpkin scones, please.
Right away, sir.
So, what are your opinions on the topic of Brexit, which so many dubiously speak of?
Brexit. Well, Brexit is, Brexit.
Take a moment to gather your thoughts. I've got this one. Brexit. I'm not one to shy away from the topic. Brexit is undoubtedly and undeniably the greatest of all meals. Okay? It's unforsaken and flaccid in its pleasurable experience. I do so wish I could only eat Brexit all merry day long. But I'm afraid I cannot. Brexit will live on in the history books as the greatest decision on food that humanity has ever made. I very much love Brexit. Yep, that's about right.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Brexit.
Yes,
Honestly, I don't know what could make a better meal choice.
Yes, meals. Anyway.
Dearie, why would you choose such an impoverished establishment for us to have tea? Look at these people. They're so pitiful.
Yes, quite right. I do not even know what we're doing in such a town. Normally, I would never partake in such a decrepit tavern such as this. But you see, dear, it was not I, but he who made the selection. Oh my God.
What seems to be the issue? My wife and I always dine here. This is and always has been and always will be an ectodermal and edentulate establishment.
My good fellow, I don't believe you understand what you just said. You just claimed that this restaurant pertains to the outermost layers of cells and an embryo, and that it lacks in teeth. Is that what you...
He knows what he said.
Yes, I know what I said. Now, thank you, honey. I garishly appreciate you.
Here's your tea and your scones. Are you ready to order your meal?
Yes. My wife and I would love to have your most ambrosial slice of shepherd's pie, if you would please bring that to us. As well.
And thank you as well, my dearest.
And as for the two of you, what will you be having?
Well, thank you for coming to us second. Now, can you please remind me again, what is your least pricey meal on the lunch menu?
Let me check.
Excuse me, could you please reiterate your statement?
How could you dare be such a opportunist phenoxy towards my posel? He was merely asking something of the waitress. You persplex? What would have you by knowing what he asked?
Well?
Honey?
Excuse me, but you have just gone on to opine that I, a fully grown adult woman, am a handsome growth hormone who, out of some impossibility and clear display of your ignorance, is plexiglass. And as if that was insufficient enough proof of how poorly educated you are, you proceeded to refer to your husband as a bowl of traditional Mexican stew.
I like Mexican stew.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dear, it is not worth the exuberant effort you are putting forth. Please sit down.
Thank you, darling.
Do you know what you'd like?
Oh, yes, I would like the chicken frisbee. If you have any chicken frisbee.
Yes, I would like the chicken frisbee too, please.
Oh, the chicken fricassee that is said to be gushing with jurisprudence.
Right,
That,
righto.
yes, that.
Righto.
My good waitress, but I do believe you just said that chicken is gushing of laws.
Garçon, what was that nonsensical utterance?
I have had enough! I have spent all evening listening to you two ignorant and inadequate bastards insult this poor couple on their use of their certain words. And now to top it off, you want to insult me? I have had enough of your pompous acts. You come in here and you judge this establishment and you judge these people. You are no good or better than anyone I have ever seen. You are far worse. In fact, you're worse than worse. You are the scum of the earth. You're the dirt underneath my boots. Oh, leave here at once, you inapplicable phalanges.
Those are fingers.
We will now have a brief 10-minute intermission.
This program contains material that parents may find unsuitable for younger children, such as mild profanity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Excuse me.
You're Caleb Kelly!
Yes, I am.
Oh, I don't need you to answer me. I know I'm your biggest fan.
Well, it's always nice to meet a fan.
I know every single thing about you.
I'm sure you do.
Like how you have a turtle named
Squirt, I do. You know, that's funny. He actually gets more press coverage than I do.
His Instagram account is adorable, right?
You know, it is. But again, it's funny, because I don't run that one.
I know.
You knew that? How did you know that?
Because I'm the one who runs it.
You made an account for my turtle?
It's what your fans want to see.
What my fans want to see.
Yeah, cute pets are adorable. Not as adorable as the way you insist on using mouthwash before brushing your teeth, or how you only sleep on the left side of your bed because you have to have a dog that used to sleep on the right side when you were a kid, or how when you get into the car,
My fans seem to get weirder and weirder by the day. Oh, but not you, of course. You seem awesome.
Rachel! My name is Rachel!
Well, you seem awesome, Rachel.
Oh, thank you. You know, I think this goes without saying, but I think you're the most talented singer to ever exist. Not like that crap like the Beatles that my parents used to listen to when they were younger.
I appreciate that, but I love the Beatles.
Oh, right, sorry.
Have I finally discovered something you hadn't known about me, Miss Rachel?
No, I did know that. I'm just nervous, and I just wanted to prove that you were better than everyone.
Oh, well, that's sweet, but really, I'm just your average guy. You know, we're having a normal conversation.
Maybe it's normal for you, but you have to understand I'm talking to my idol here, the man of my dreams, the person I know everything about!
Again, sweet, but, kinda creepy.
Creepy? How so?
Okay, well, imagine someone walks up to you and says they know everything about you.
Well, I'm not famous.
Well, for fun, let's say you were, and they just blatantly said they know everything about you.
Isn't that normal?
No.
Oh.
I usually remember the polite encounters.
Oh, I get it. So you just want me to slip facts into the conversation.
Well, no.
Oh.
That might even be stranger.
Well, then what would you do?
If I were you, I'd just talk.
Oh. Well, wouldn't you like me more if you saw how dedicated I was to you?
No.
Oh.
I like you more if you treat me like a normal guy. That's all I really am. That's all I really want to be.
So you don't like me?
What? No! No!
You said you liked me more!
No. That was a hypothetical. I was just saying that. Look, never mind. I like you.
You like me? Like a lot.
I mean, you seem like a cool person.
That wasn't what I meant.
Should I really have known what you meant?
Well, I mean, I've watched you for so long.
Oh, God.
And I feel like I know you from all these articles, like how you have to cut up all your food before you even think about eating, even though etiquette says to do it otherwise. And how you used to go see a Broadway show on the second Saturday in January as a late Christmas present. Or how you hate when people call you Kay unless it's your grandparents or a potential girlfriend. Kay.
Oh, for the love of Christ, no!
So I just thought!
Let me stop you right there. Can I ask you a serious question?
Anything?
Look, please don't take this the wrong way. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yes.
Well, I'm 14.
I guessed around there.
You knew how old I was?
I guessed. I said I guessed.
Whatever. What does my age have to do with anything, though?
Well, do you know how old I am?
Of course, you're 23 years, 8 months, and 3 days old.
Oh, Lord.
Want to test more of my knowledge, I see.
Oh, no. That was not it at all.
But you asked if I knew.
I was just wondering if you knew, because...
Because you like me very much.
What?
You wanted to know if I was old enough because you like me very much, and I was just telling you because you asked.
No, Rachel.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I just didn't mean it that way. I was just making sure you wouldn't think I was making an advance, and I just wanted to make sure you didn't think that... Never mind.
But you were giving me signs.
Giving you signs?
Yeah, like when I was talking, you were smiling and laughing.
I was being polite.
Polite? Am I that unbearable that you have to force politeness on me?
No, you seem like a lovely girl.
But I'm not good enough for you.
Not good enough for me. Rachel, you're 14.
But age is just a number.
I'm going to stop you right there. No.
What? What?
Let me explain myself. I'm being polite because I consider myself to be a rather polite person.
Oh, you are.
Thank you. But let me continue. I'm really happy to meet fans, and there's no doubt you're my biggest. Truly.
So since I'm your biggest, that means
Not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Anyways, so I'm not forcing myself to be polite, and you seem like a really sweet girl, and I just wanted to make sure you didn't think I was giving you any signs. It's all in your head, okay? You seem like a really nice girl, and I thank you for your support.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
Oh, you mean that?
All right, I didn't want to have to do this, but I will. I have a relationship. Not on the show, in real life.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I mean, now I have the inside scoop. I mean,
Please don't spread that.
oh, I get it. It's a secret just for me. Oh.
Yeah, no, I didn't want anybody to know.
Oh. Well, I don't understand. It was a secret just for me, right?
Well, I just wanted to make sure you got my point.
Oh, right.
So you get it now.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry I came on so strong. I just really look up to you, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
I just thought me knowing things would help you like me better.
No, just talk to me like a normal guy. Not some super power, super guy. None of that.
I see that now.
Well, hey, now you know for future reference, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Too bad you're the only person I ever really have a chance to talk to, though.
You found me outside my studio. Can you, just do that to someone else? Like, James from the show. He doesn't have that many admirers.
Yeah, no kidding. He's boring.
He's a nice guy.
He isn't you, though.
I mean, I guess. But, like, maybe try talking to him. You know, he's a real person. He's younger than me, and like I said, he's a nice guy.
I don't know. Not interesting. Anyway, was my first impression really horrible? Like, really bad where you hate me now?
No, I can't hate you.
So you mean that we can be... Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh!
No,
oh,
no,
my
no,
gosh.
no, 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 no. No. Maybe one day, when we're older, we could be friends.
When I'm older?
Maybe.
We can be friends?
You know, if we ever see each other again, which is very unlikely.
I know.
Oh, so you don't just know everything about me, but everything about our future interactions or lack thereof.
No, this is still about you.
Still about me. No. It's about us meeting and how it's very unlikely.
It's not unlikely, it's impossible.
Excuse me? Are you moving or something?
No,
Then why impossible?
because your time is running short.
I know the show isn't getting the greatest ratings, but,
I don't mean the show, I mean your time.
my time. As in my career?
No, time in general, like lifetime. I said I knew everything about you. I wasn't lying.
Excuse me?
I know when you're gonna die.
No, not. Oh.
I said I know when you're gonna die.
Can I ask when? Or how?
With love and hugs from me!
Oh. That's nice.
Before that horrible subway train squishes you like a bug.
What now?
I'm just kidding! You know, because you wrote that song called Subway on the talent
Right.
show.
How could I forget?
You totally should have won. Oh my gosh, a girl falling on the subway tracks? Totally. You went out of the box with that one, Caleb.
Right.
I mean, a girl falling on the subway tracks? Oh my gosh, you totally should have won over Matt. I mean, really? Matt? He's been screwing up this whole season.
Yeah. How weird.
He shouldn't have been able to perform after all he's done. Like, you know, like, I'm just...
Right. Well, it's been nice talking to you, but I have a big meeting soon, so I should really head out.
Oh, all right.
So, nice meeting you, I think.
Wait, Caleb.
Yeah.
I know the meeting's on the other side of town, so you're going to take the subway because it's the fastest and stuff?
I don't know how you knew that, but is that all? Because my train's coming and I really...
No, wait, it's about the subway. You know, just since you're passing through there.
Oh. Okay.
You're good at keeping your balance on the platform, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, Josh, what the hell is going on with you, okay? First, you say you have something very important to tell me, and then you won't speak. You're just sitting here not saying anything, and I'm getting pretty tired of it.
I'm sorry.
This is taking forever. Just come out with it already.
you see, Erica, that's the problem. I'm trying to come out with it.
I'm pressing play.
No, wait.
You're the one who begged me to watch this. Do you even want to watch the movie?
Erica, you know I love Mean Girls. I just don't know how to say this, you know? I mean...
Okay. All right, listen. What do you have to say?
Erica, I've known you since we were little. Ever since we performed Breaking Free together in 6th grade, you were the Troy to my Gabriella. I just don't know how to say this. Like, this is important. This could change our entire friendship. The truth is that I like someone I'm not supposed to. I would tell my parents, but God, they would never approve. I just don't know how to say this.
Josh, are you?
Erica, I'm straight.
What? Oh my God! I mean, maybe you're just confused. I mean, it's popular to be straight these days, and I don't know, it could be, maybe it's just a phase, you know? Sometimes I have boy crushes, sometimes, but they're just crushes. I mean, how can you even know? It's not like you've dated a woman. Unless, are you dating someone?
Ashley and I have been going out.
Ashley?
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about this. Breathe. In and out, like we talked. Okay, so the thing is that you don't even know Ashley. You just hate her because everyone else hates her, because she's straight.
Josh, you wear Versace, and
Yeah.
you listen to Barbara Streisand.
She's great.
You don't like football, or natty light beer, or any of that other straight people nonsense. You aren't like those other straight guys, wearing basketball shorts in the dead of winter and going on and on about their fantasy football teams. I mean, that's just not you.
Yeah, those are gross stereotypes. I mean, you don't understand. I've had to hide who I am because of people like you, people who I care about who would react like this. I mean, why is it such a crime to love someone of the opposite sex? I'm still the same person, you know? I mean, Jesus.
Can I still be the best woman at your wedding?
Yeah! Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I planned anyway.
Yeah. Well, what about Michael? Michael, I thought you liked him. I mean, you two were so cute together. Talk about my OTP.
Yeah,
But is this why you ended things?
those guys were just high heels. Cover-ups. I was trying to hide who I really am. I never liked those guys. That's why I always ended things. Oh my God.
How long have you known?
Freshman year.
So, Ashley, is she nice to you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the important thing then. I mean, you're still my best friend, right?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to tell you first.
So, how'd you two meet?
Well, that's actually a funny story.
So, what should we do today, Muggy? Well, we have to do something. We can't just sit on this couch all day. I kind of want to do something that will have an impact on the world. Yes, an impact. I mean, it could be big or small. Well, we could clean up litter on the side of the highway. Yeah, you're right. They have criminals do that. Okay, so how about we go to the animal sanctuary? We could play with some animals. No, Muggy, I can never love an animal more than you. Not even a dog. Okay, so why don't you come up with some ideas since none of mine are good enough for you? Geez, Muggy, I know we talked about making an impact on the world, but me running for president, I just don't think that would work. What do you mean, not me? Who else would you be talking about? You? Muggy, you're a cat. Well, yeah, I know that anybody or anything would make a better president than the one we have now, but... No, Muggy, I think you would make a wonderful president. It's just... I think I might be the only one who understands you. Well, do you remember when I first got you and we were talking about how your evil mother put you and your siblings in a box and let you float down the river, and then my mother came in and thought that I was loony? No one understands us. Wait. That's just it. We need a place where people like me can go to talk to cats like you. Kind of like a cat sanctuary. Well, there'll be very cool activities and cat houses and things for you to do. Yes, Muggy, there'll be food. Ooh, and maybe on Fridays, I could go out and buy some mice and you and all your friends can play with them. Yes, Muggy, of course you'll have friends. What do you mean, how is this impacting the world? We'll be taking all the cats off the streets and out of shelters. It'll be perfect. Okay, Muggy, well, are you in or not? Yes, you could be president of the sanctuary, but we just have to get started. There's just so much to do. What, Mother? I'm trying to change the world here.
Honey, it's time to take your medicine. Ivory, honey, stop talking to Muggy. He's not here right now.
Who are you and why are you in my room?
We can talk about this at the group meeting. I really need you to take your medicine right now.
Only if I could bring Muggy.
Hello. I'm here today to honor the death of the one and only beloved. Bob Johnson? Bob Johnson. That's a tapic generic, don't you think? Anyway, now is not the time to be cynical. Bob, you deserve tremendous praise for your current, status. I truly commend your bravery as a human being accepting death and plunging into a world of unknown and endless mysteries. It's truly a ghastly task that all people must face one day, but it's still a task that without a doubt deserves quite a bit of respect. I, today, completely intend on showing you the respect you deserve. However, I don't want when I sound to just sound like a newspaper obituary. I want my final message to you to be extremely well thought out and personal. A tribute to someone's death is completely meaningless without some sense of connection. That is the reason it's only you and I here. And we're in the basement. My basement. Doesn't come personal than that, eh, Bobby? To be fair, I did not know you well. I actually didn't know you at all. But from the small time we shared on this planet together, I was able to garner some judgments about your character. Like from how the way you constantly looked at your phone, I can infer that you had so many friends. 100 missed notifications. Also, for the way you, struggled when I abducted you and chained you up my basement, they must work out at least sometime. Maybe that fight you put up was one of those primal instincts, because I genuinely don't believe those arms could put up any fight. However, the most important judgment I made about you, Bob, is that you were just so dull. There I was, driving my unmarked, inconspicuous white van, when I thought, oh boy, I'm eating ribs tonight. I was so insanely excited to torture you, Bob. I was dying to see you, dying. However, after I cheerfully locked you up in my basement, I went to grab some tools. After a few hours in the store, I came home with a brand new chainsaw, all for you. However, much to my dismay, I saw you lying against the wall, completely unconscious. I thought maybe, just maybe, you were comfortable enough to take a little nap. I thought you looked so cute, but there were games to play. I had to wake you. So I came over to your precious little skull and gave you a little smack. But you didn't move. So I smacked you again, nothing. You just sat there playing Paw-Some. Well, not playing. Heart attacks are terribly boring, Bobby boy. It was such a disappointment. Here I was, spending my blood, sweat, and tears, all with the sole purpose of drawing out and consuming your blood, sweat, and tears. Then you let me down by dying before I could even season you? Bad boy. Bad boy! For your crimes against my happiness, I'm going to cook you medium well tonight. I suppose it was still nice meeting you, Mr. Johnson. I can assure you that you'll be sorely missed. Well, let's get cooking.
Hey, did you catch that game last night? The ref must have had his eyes glued shut. I love sports!
Oh, wait, Bobby boy. I think your appetizer's right outside. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Oh, Bobby!
Dr. McMed, good morning.
Dr. Hansen! What in blazes are you doing here? Wasn't this door locked?
Yeah, but I already broke into the front door of the hospital to get in, so I
You
figured...
what?
Look. None of that's important right now. What is important is that I have some big news for you.
You couldn't have just waited until we opened, or I don't know, God forbid someone around here used their pager?
That's a pager?
What'd you think it was?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't think that this was the 1800s where it still wasn't an achievement to not die at the old age of 20. But you're missing the big picture here, okay? I've uncovered something recently that'll change the course of history forever. Something so big that it'll tear apart the very fabric of this hospital right in half. Hell, maybe even in fourths, eighths, 16ths, 52.
All right, look, Hansen, slow down. I'm sure that whatever it is, it can't be that big of a deal.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you take a look at these, huh?
What is it?
These are prints of articles that I found on the World Wide Web, and these very well may be the downfall of every doctor in this side of China. Hell, they might not even be safe at this point.
This is a BuzzFeed article.
Read the headlines.
15 things doctors don't want you to know. This new weight loss plan will cut the pounds and keep the doctor away. Doctors hate me. Click here to find out why and enter to win a free iPhone. Oh my God. Do you know what this means? If people read these, we can all lose our jobs. My daughter's going to college soon. What am I supposed to tell her? Oh, sorry, princess, but Glenn Watterson wrote an article on things we don't want people to know. Maybe you could just skip a year. How am I going to pay for the rent? Holy shiitake mushrooms, Hansen. What am I going to do?
Oh, you're going to love this.
Love this. What?
Oh, whoops. My bad. Let me put this back up. You'll see what I've discovered.
Jesus Christ.
Do you like it? You see, once I found those articles, I knew that this couldn't be some coincidence that all these different people have it out for the doctors. No. There's got to be something bigger at the center of all this. So, I started looking at everything, trying to see some connections between everything, and what I found was that everything always came back to the free iPhone. Everywhere I looked, there was always something relating to an iPhone. I needed to know what the hubbub was with these damn iPhones. So I went to the AT&T store at the mall and I got one. But once I left the store with my free iPhone, the store's alarm started going crazy. Woo! I ran as fast as I could. I knew they were onto me. I knew they were trying to stop me from finally piecing everything together. And I booked it. I ran as fast as I could, okay? And finally, of course, after a while, I ran them and I made it home. But do you know what I found on that iPhone?
What'd you find?
You know what I found? Nothing! Absolutely, positively nothing! I took the thing apart piece by piece, and I found nothing. I had no leads to make me think that Steve Jobs was defaming these doctors so that he could have them all to himself. So there went that theory. But I knew something was up. And that's when I realized what the iPhone's purpose in all this was. Okay. It was all a distraction from all the evidence that I already had in these articles. So I looked back at the articles and I read through their comments for more answers.
Jellyfella 626 says, wow, I know going to the doctors was bad, but this is, and then they misspelled ridiculous. Crazy Boy 2005 says, whoa, dat boy, what up, LOL, capital X, capital D, like if you're reading this in 2015.
And it was Crazy Boy that got me thinking, you know, who's this boy he's talking about, you know? So wait, now, I looked a little bit further, and what I found was that only one of those so-called writers behind these articles was a male. There was only one dude, McMed, only one dude. Glenn Watterson!
Oh my God!
So, I looked him up, and apparently he frequents a pretty good, clean Sunday salad from Panera. And guess who waited for Glennie here all day yesterday before bringing him back here so that we can have a little chat with him? Where am I?
Sir, relax. You're in a hospital.
What? Who are you?
I'm Dr. McMed. It's okay.
We've got a few questions for you.
Please don't hurt me.
We're not going to hurt you. It's okay.
Tell us what you know!
What do you know about what?
Your article! What's some of these so-called things doctors don't want you to know?
An apple a day keeps the doctor away?
Everybody knows that!
Apple farmers have been trying to run us out of the business for years.
You better start making some sense right now, or I swear!
I don't know what you want me to say!
The truth!
I made it all up.
What?
I made it all up. Look, I just had to make this crappy website about people eating healthy, and I needed a catchy title, and I just want people to click on it so I wouldn't get fired. Please don't hurt me.
So you didn't write this as some part of a conspiracy?
I wrote it at a Starbucks.
What do you think?
But this doesn't make any sense. I connected everything. I know that he's connected somehow. Unless... Wait a minute. Wait a minute!
What is it?
Weight loss! Weight loss! Oh, mother of God! I should have thought of this before it was too late! How could I have been so naive? McMed, I need your pager.
My pager!
Don't you see? That wasn't a pager! They haven't made pagers for decades! There's a rat, McMed! Someone in this hospital has been plotting this downfall from the start.
Who could be doing that?
Dr. Johnson, the hospital's plastic surgeon. He's been trying to probe us from the start. He's the one behind that medical weight loss program that's gonna drive us out of business. I have to warn everyone. We have to start a militia in this hospital. We cannot let a treacherous scum like him wander free. We have to fight. Come on!
Wait!
What can be so important at a time like this?
Dr. Hansen, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for the hospital. You're getting a 100% raise and a promotion effective immediately! Shut up! You're talking to a goddamn American hero!
Let's go save this hospital.
Hansen?
Yeah?
The door's that way.
Let's go save the hospital.
Hello? Is this a receptionist? Need to put the hospital in lockdown immediately. There's a man on the loose. He knows too much. Apprehend him at all costs.
This is smart shelves?
Yes, Grandmama.
Wait out here.
May I come in with you? It's very cold out.
This will only take a short while.
All right.
You don't mind if I bring in my trunk? It is all we have. I would hate for it to get stolen.
Oh, that's all right. Can't you just leave it out, though? Right. Well, why don't you take a seat there, Naditz D?
Nadej da Kulik.
Right. Well, my name is Mr. Stubbs. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in Ukraine. I was born in a very poor village. We were farmers. Our fields were not the most bountiful, but we managed to work hard and keep our bellies full. It was very hard work. Everyone worked from time they could walk to elderly. It was only a way we could live. Poverty made life very, very hard for family to keep healthy. Just 2 years ago, disease came, killing off most farm animals. Large fields, extremely difficult to harvest without animals, we began starving. No one wanted to leave village, but it was choice between a better life and a slow death. We were lucky enough to be one of the richer homes in the village. We were able to come to America. Now, money is low, and we must work again.
Would you say you are a hard worker?
Yes.
Okay. How did you hear of this position?
I saw for hire newspaper.
Okay. What do you know about smart shelves?
I know you are hiring.
That's a good answer. Why do you want this job?
As said, we had enough money to come to America and find a place to live, but we need money. My daughter is looking for work, and her husband is sick, and we can't afford to buy medicine. But we are too proud to resort to begging, as I see people doing on nearly every street.
Oh, I'm sorry. My cat is also sick. Her name is Nella. Would you like to see a picture of her? Oh, she's so cute. This has a funny story to it, actually. It was about
Lovely cat. Once we had many cats in barn.
Oh.
They were eaten by wolves.
Oh.
The mama. The papa.
Oh.
The kittens.
Oh.
Very sad when my granddaughter discovered them.
Oh, that's horrible. If anything like that happened to my Nella, I would...
Continue with interview.
Right. What are your professional strengths?
Strengths. I am strong. I can carry many heavy crates and fill shelves. Back in Ukraine, I made sure no carrot went into potatoes, and no potatoes went in carrot, and kept corns away from tomato. I'm sure the village would have been very lost without me.
Uh-huh, all right. What is your greatest professional achievement?
I once helped take down diseased bull that was running wild in fields. It killed my uncle, and nearly killed my father. Yes, it was very hard.
Oh, well, that is terrible. I hate to even think about lots of blood, so, Jesus.
You know, I have a scar on my upper arm.
Oh, please!
I can show you.
Oh. Well, that is a nasty scar. You know, my cat bit me about a week ago. I had to put about 2 bandages.
Bandage?
Ah!
The bandages we used were torn pieces of cloth from our clothes. Oh. I went through my mother's entire wedding dress.
Oh, my God. That is terrible.
Besides injury, do not forget I helped take down Bull, Mr. Stews.
Oh, no, don't worry. I won't. Well, we are just about done here. May I have some personal information about yourself? What is your current home address?
No address at the moment.
Well, that's horrible. You know what? How about I write a few things down for you? Gonna write you down here. My phone number, house number, fax machine, veterinarian to contact, mother's number, God rest her soul, credit card number, social security number, and pager number. Here you are. That is for you to keep.
Grandmama, I apologize. It's dreadfully cold out.
Is this your granddaughter? Oh, she is just as cute as a button.
Yes. Chloe, would you please step out and allow us to finish?
May I please sit in here with you? I won't speak.
Oh, I think that'd be all right, as long as that's okay with you, Miss Cooley.
Very well.
May I have some water?
Chloe.
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
So, how's it going so far?
Not fine. He is ignorant.
Do you think we'll get the job?
Not sure. All he speaks of is cat.
This cat? He really seems to have a soft spot for her. Did you see this? Did you see this?
Here his address. Get cat.
Grandmama!
Keep voice down. Keys are right here. House only block away. Go. Go now.
Wasn't that Chloe? Where's she off to?
Bathroom.
Oh. Well, before you leave, do you have any questions?
Yes. Who has cheap rent in this city?
Well, actually...
We are technically homeless.
Right, well...
And without much money, we can hardly afford to feed everyone in the family.
Right.
When food is short, We only feed the elderly and the young. The animals get what is left.
Animals?
If anything at all.
Animals?
Yes. We adopted stray kitten this morning. We would love to help Cat, but if we can't feed our
Oh, you're hired!
When do we start?
We? Oh, well, I interviewed Miss Kulig.
Yes, but we were hoping you could hire granddaughter as well.
2 jobs? I can only hire one of you. If you think that you can just,
Grandmama, we both don't find work. I'll have to eat the cat.
No!
Oh, how we will mourn that one cat. Was Nella the name on his collar, Grandmama? It was such a lovely cat.
Nella?
Yes, it was quite similar to cat you showed me earlier in picture. You should take better care of your pets. They may end up in other people's care.
Oh, well, that's stealing. You can't do that.
Oh, Mr. Stoops, you are too much.
Both of you. Get out of my office.
Have you forgotten we have your cat?
I will call the police.
But, sir, we would hate to imagine being forced to return to our home country. It will surely kill us.
I want my cat back. Did that just come from the box?
So about me and granddaughter's employment.
Open the box now. If my cat is in there, I will...
Again. If we both don't get the job, it'll be the cat's life or ours.
That's sick. My cat for a job.
2 jobs. We need it more than anything.
Okay. Okay, fine. 2 jobs. I'll talk to my supervisors about it. And please have my cat back.
Not good enough.
What more could you want from me? I gave you the job.
We would like our first paycheck as soon as possible.
Money. You're robbing me. This is unbelievable. But if it's to save Nella, how much?
$5.
Chloe! You know we can get much more out of this fool. 7.
Is that it?
I would also like this.
That is 25 cents.
Yes.
All right.
And, we start when?
You'll probably start late next week due to the, sudden rearrangement. Now, both of you, please get out of my office. Oh, Nella. I don't know how you could have got mixed up in all this mess. I told you not to be stolen like that. Oh. Well, looks like someone needs to take a little trip down to the groomers.
Okay, tonight you saw the following shows. You Can Count on Me, written and directed by Sarah Lesneski, starring Magnolia Jones and Ben Knox. Come forward, take a bow. The Tree, written and directed by Curt Murphy, starring Sawyer Rippon. The Bay Window, written and directed by Maria Bordonaro and starring Magnolia Jones, both of which had to leave early. Still Life, written and directed by Benjamin Kontz, featuring Carter Saratani, Zoe McGlynn, and Eliezer Caminero. Hot Coffee, written and directed by Maxwell Earl, who unfortunately could not be here this evening. But the stars of the show were Emily Kneffel, Katie Gilhooly, Benjamin Kontz, and Austin Catania. Seems to Be Time for Tea, written and directed by Eliezer Caminero, featuring Timmy Dempsey, Zoe McGlynn, Curt Murphy, Karley Feather, and Jessica Chopko. World's Biggest Fan, written and directed by Halle O'Neill, starring Austin Catania and Katie Gilhooly. Be Straight With Me, written and directed by Emily Williams, starring Emily Williams and Benjamin Kontz. The Paw-Some President, written and directed by Karley Feather, starring Kate Coleman and Mackenzie Allred. Disappointing Eulogy, written and directed by Cary Lenahan, starring Carter Seratani, Curt Murphy, Amanda Haslett, and Alexis Haslett. Crazy Pills, written and directed by Sawyer Rippon, starring Eliezer Caminero, Ben Knox, and Murphy Dempsey. And Incredibly Dull, written and directed by Zoe McGlynn, starring Emily Williams, Jessica Chopko, and Benjamin Kontz. And also a special thank you to our lighting and sound directors tonight, Thomas Kerrigan and Antonio Fazio. All right, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening.